Good morning. It's Thursday, February the 19th. Welcome to the Infinite Spark Collective. I am Kimberley, your coach, your guide through your journey of spiritual awakening and becoming the best version of yourself. We're going to use the Untethered Soul deck again today. If you saw my collective bridge reading yesterday, you'll notice that I did cry at the end. That wasn't out of sadness. That was out of truth coming out. And sometimes these things cannot be helped when spirit is running through you. I wanted, before I pulled a card, to talk about this. Oops. Who are you really? And have you even stopped? Sorry, it's not wanting to stand up. Have you even thought about who are you really? Have you even thought about it? Many of us, in fact, all of us, come to Earth when we're incarnated. And we have that, we come here with amnesia. That's the easiest way to explain it. We forget that we are actually a spark of God. And that our soul came here to learn lessons. We aren't human beings having a human experience. We're souls having a human experience so we can understand, grow, evolve. Because this whole journey here, with everything you go through, the good, the bad, the indifferent, the whatever, is all about you leveling up spiritually and realizing that you are God. I'm not going to get into religious arguments or anything. I'm not. But I have learned, and this is, as I've explained before, why I'm calling this the Infinite Spark Collective. Because the infinite lives within you. The infinite lives within you. It always has, it always will, during your existence here on the planet. And it's up to you to ignite that spark and live from the I am perspective. And I don't mean I am as an ego, I mean I am that. I am that that is that. I am that, all that. I am God. And I'm going to suggest to you, I have other playlists. I believe they're hidden right now, but I'm going to suggest you go check out David Kaznecki from Project 369. He's one of my mentors. Bentino Massaro, Joseph Rodriguez, they're my mentors. I honestly don't watch their videos a lot, um, only because I get them because I've subscribed to their channels. And I'll watch ones that come up that catch my attention, but I save them to watch in moments when even I forget, because believe me, I ain't perfect, okay? I am far from it. That's why I told you I'm not like other coaches. I'm going to be coaching you with what I learn in real time on my journey and share it with you. Oh, okay, and some past stuff too. But let's grow together. That's why this collective is existing. It's for us to grow together and to be accountable to each other for that growth. I'm just having my lemon electrolyte water right now. Um, I think this will be the only reading today, by the way, because I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I want for you to take some time today and sit with yourself and ask yourself one question. Before I tell you what that question is, to me, there are essentially two versions of God that exist to me. The God within myself, the God, the goddess, because we're male, divine masculine, female, divine feminine, integrating as one. And there's the universal conscious collective, aka God as energy, God as infinity, God as quantum, right? Always existing, always has, always will. And so when you meditate to connect to that, when you pray, however you pray, and I'm not saying there's a wrong way to pray or a right way to pray. However, you don't want to be begging the universe for things. That's not how manifesting works. That's how the opposite shows up in your life, because that shows the universe you're lacking. Okay, I've given this deck a really good shuffle, but I want you to sit with something. Who are you really? That question. And then, who is God to you? What is God to you? Where does God exist in you? Where does God exist for you? I want you to ask yourself those questions. Yep, already assigning you a coaching thing, the protocol, an exercise. And I've noticed looking at this deck, some of them are called living life, experiencing energy, awakening consciousness, freeing yourself. So obviously there's a theme here. I've never really looked at these cards, but let's, after this really amazing amount of shuffles, so you have your first coaching exercise. By the way, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share my readings with other people. Please make comments, especially now that I've essentially given you your first exercise. I want you to come back here after doing that and tell me what you've discovered. Take as long as you need. It's Thursday. Take the weekend. Come back on Monday. I'll have other readings by then. But come back and let me know. Post in the community. I'm going to make a post after I upload this video and talk about the exercise, and I want you to post on there. So here's the card. It's one of the Awakening Consciousness cards. Not a very sturdy box. It says meditation is the highest state. It is the return to the root of your being, the simple awareness of being aware. Now, there are so many ways to meditate. And I'm not going to tell you what the right way is, because there is no right way. I'm not going to tell you how long you need to meditate, because there's no right length of time. What I'm going to tell you is this. Do what works for you. And it does take a while to kind of settle in to the practice. It's called a practice for a reason. It's not a practice to get better at it. It's a practice to understand who you are, who you really are. And there's so many reasons for meditation. My form of meditation now, I barely sit in silence. I've mentioned to you several times before that I have playlists that are public on my channel that you can go to of various songs, mantras, chants that I have put together that I use for myself. I sit here in my room in the morning, usually after my reading that I post for you, and I drink my first cup of coffee, and I think about what project I'm going to work on for creating material for you. And I sit here and I play the playlist. I don't play the whole thing. I mean, my playlists are long for various reasons, because sometimes I will sit there and I will put it on and I'll listen all day and I'll sit here and read, or I'll just sit and immerse myself in the energy of it. Find what works for you. I really, really wish you a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow with 2 readings again. Welcome to the Infinite Spark Collective. I'm Kimberly, and I'm here to help you find you and level you up. Namaste.